Hello and welcome to Post Ranch Inn here in Big Sur, California. God, it is beautiful here. Well, I'm going to show you all around this resort property. It is extremely expensive. It is extremely private. And because of that, my tour will be a little bit different. If you've watched my other luxury hotel tours, you'll notice that on this one, I try to show not a lot of the guests to respect their privacy. Right now, I'm going to walk you down to the beautiful, the whole thing about this hotel is the landscape and the secret spots, which I'm gonna show you those secret spots. I'll show you my favorite hot tub. I'll give you an exclusive tour of our room. I'll show you a little bit at the restaurant, which is hard for me to book, but I got their permission to show it. I'm gonna take you down into this garden, and I'm even gonna show you down into the gymnasium, the gym, the workout equipment with the Pelotons, and even over at the pool. Let's go explore here at the Post Ranch Inn in Big Sur, California. I hope this is gonna be really the best video on YouTube, showing you the behind the scenes of this exclusive resort. Let's go. This is the meditation pool, and it is my favorite spot here. I don't know if I'm allowed to film, so if anybody is here, I apologize, but I'll have to turn this off. This is that infinity pool that looks out over to the ocean on top of one of the cliffs. Will I be able to show you? Yes, I will. Thank goodness nobody is here. How nice is this? How absolutely gorgeous is this? The water is heated to 102 degrees Fahrenheit. It's open 24 hours a day, with towels and pillows always available. You have to come to this. Like I said, we came last night after dinner. We had it all to ourselves, and it was so freaking amazing. There are beach stand, relaxing areas. It is a bit windy though. My pro tip for you is to bring your, what's that thing called? A robe. Bring your bathrobe when you come up here. Definitely bring your bathrobe when you come up. It's so nice though. I'm gonna take you inside of our room, which is right here behind me. Now we're located above the library, and I'll show you what's inside the room. Check this out. As we walk inside, the first thing that you can see is the mini bar and the incredible setup. Now everything is absolutely included. I'll talk to you about the mini bar, but just a peek at what is inside of the room. This is what it looks like looking out into the majestic forest. I'll show you the bathroom, and then we're gonna come back. That's me, by the way, hello. Here's inside of the bathroom, and you can see all the cool things. I'll talk about the different amenities and the different shower products, and I'll take you outside to the balcony, and I'll show you out the beautiful view there. But let's go back and start over where I mentioned, right here in the lobby. You can see these beautiful, fantastic bathrobes that I really like. They're also accompanied by slippers down there. Inside of the closet, you also have, which I really appreciate, this lantern. You can see the binoculars. And then the other device, which I don't know exactly what that is. If you know what that is, please let me know. A healthy collection of different hangers, a cute little bag that I like. And then, like I told you already, the bathrobes, which I appreciate. I love a good bathrobe at a hotel. So walking over here to the mini bar to look at the different things. Now, once again, as I said, all these are included with your stay. So you can see some mixed nuts over here, some awesome gluten-free chocolate chip cookies. Wow, I can't wait to have those. And then some nice little snacks. Look at those crackers. They have a really good selection of tea. I've heard that these are quite famous. This is Pacific peppermint, various flavors. You can see the coffee here, the Nespresso machine, and the really good kettle. I love that kettle. I think, is that a milk frother? Yeah, it is. Inside of the refrigerator, they actually have, look at this. It's a salami and some cheese plate. There's some fresh fruit, 4 bottles of water, 2 kombuchas, which I really appreciated. Some milk over there. Here you can see beer and cane cola, and then the chips that they have on the side. All right, that's so nice. Enough about this. I know you guys are like, who cares about the snacks? Show me the room. And here is the room that we have. We have a king bed as well as the day bed. I really appreciate the day bed. Well, whenever I go to my hotel rooms, I always look to see what the power plugs are. And at this hotel, it's no different. I see that there's 2 USB ports and then 4 regular power plugs. I'm like a gadget junkie, so I love, wow, look at that. I can actually see the ocean outside right down there. The ocean is about 1,300 feet below, which is incredible. This is our balcony. I'll talk more about that potentially. I'll show you tonight. I plan to light a fire. There's tons of firewood available, as well as an additional stack that's right outside. A nice little work area in case you want to do some email or something like that over here. And then my favorite part of the room, the day bed. I don't know why, but I need more day beds in my life. I definitely feel that way. Nice little glass of wine to welcome us, as well as some toffees. And what is this? A bear claw and peanut butter cups, some more snacks. Wow, look at that. That's probably for the cheese and the salami, I bet. This area next to it has the phone, it has the water and a sheet for gratuities. I'm gonna spend a little bit more time showing you into this room. This is that outdoor seating area where you can see, looking out to those redwood trees and the forest of over 100 acres that they have here. Truly fantastic. Hey, if you like my video, I'll probably say it again, but do you mind leaving me a like and a comment? It's really hard to film at these places, but I do this to show you my real authentic opinion of how these hotels actually are. As we look in the bathroom, there's only one single sink. I see the bath products. Here's some other things that are included. We can look at those. That's a nice little perk. The towels are nice and flush, puffy towels. Now they offer a turn down service, which I have taken them up on, so they will do a turn down later today. I think around 6 o'clock. Our dinner reservation is at 7. If you haven't yet made a dinner reservation, definitely make it. Inside of the shower, they have their own branded bath products with a handmade lavender soap and their body wash. And once again, that really nice view looking out into the forest. If you're staying here and you're getting an ocean view, number one, congratulations. You are doing great. And number two, will you tell me how it is? Because I thought about it. This was not one of the tree houses. I heard from people mixed reviews on the tree houses. Some people absolutely love them. And if you get a tree house, it still might be amazing. But we chose for this one. I think it's great. I can't wait to explore more. This room is so nice. I love it. Good morning. I'm building a fire now here in the fireplace, and I'm going to show you what that is. I love how Post Ranch Inn has made it so easy to build a fire. It's foggy outside. The room gets really dark, by the way. During the nighttime, there's these awesome blackout curtains that come down to help black it all out like they're supposed to do. Now it's foggy outside, it's chilly, we've opened up the door, and I want to show you the fire, so check this out. This is the fire setup that I have going, and here's our room. You can see I've opened up. Now all of the rooms have a fireplace, and they include these fire starters that made it so easy to start this. Honestly, you literally just strike a match from over here and then boom, start the fire. They made it so easy and it was so nice. And now we're just enjoying the morning here at Post Ranch Inn. This is great. I love it. One thing I want to point out is the mercantile shop, which is right behind the gym. And the reason I like this is because it's not like a normal gift shop. They actually have all of the elements, the pieces, the tableware, the dishware that you have inside of the room for sale. One of my favorites at dinner that we had were these highball glasses that are $20. And then in the rooms, I really like these cups. It's like a nice cup of coffee. I think it's a Japanese brand. These cups are $30. Well, everything that you see around, including hats and glasses and mugs with the Post Ranch Inn logo, you can buy it here. They also have clothing and other stuff. Definitely check out the mercantile shop. I thought it was cool. As we walked around the property, it's worth visiting. Check it out. More walking. Like, these are the types of sights that you see as you're walking to your room. How gorgeous is that? So freaking nice. Welcome to Sierra Mar, the restaurant here at Post Ranch Inn. Come on inside and we'll take a look around. So here at the restaurant, we're allowed to go in now because it's between breakfast and lunch. Breakfast is always included, and dinner was amazing. We had the tasting menu last night. Come check this out. Now, last night for dinner, we actually sat right at this table, and this is the table that I would recommend. If you're able to get a table selection, I recommend this, and I'll tell you why, because you get to be right next to the kitchen, and you can hear everything that they're working on, calling out the orders during a tasting menu experience. It was active and exciting. For breakfast, we ate right over here, next to the panoramic, beautiful view. You can see how here it actually looks out onto the coast and to the beach down below. I think it's over 1,000 feet deep down there, which is cool. Let's walk out to the patio and check that out. You'll notice the redwood beams and that stone. Those are sustainably harvested redwood beans that were designed by Mickey Munich to blend seamlessly into the Big Sur landscape. That massive fireplace uses local granite. It serves as, I guess, the architectural centerpiece of the restaurant. It's pretty intimate at night, even in this expansive space. The tasting menu, which is what we had for dinner, typically features 4 to 5 courses showcasing California coastal cuisine with local ingredients. I think that oyster was from Morro Bay and Tamales Bay. Oh my God, it was so good. The next morning, we went down for breakfast, and I had a smoothie, and then we got some other stuff. I got this burrito. We had a bowl that had chia. I've been trying to make chia the perfect recipe. This one was okay, but the burrito was very good, extremely hearty. That sets you up for a nice hike. We are walking through Billy's Trail. I'm gonna be a little out of breath here. This is a deer that we just saw as we popped out. So cute. Part of staying at Post Ranch is exploring the property, and there are so many awesome trails around here. Well, we're walking up Billy's Trail, which is probably my favorite one that I would suggest checking out. You definitely want to see the secret meadow. There's another bridge. There's some Indian artifact areas. But the neat thing about Billy's Trail is that it spits out to something called the meditation pool. And the meditation pool is one of those awesome infinity pool hot tubs that, God, I went to last night. And we went there probably at 9 p.m. after dinner, and nobody was there. And we could see out to the ocean, and the star cover was incredible. So many stars and the Milky Way. Now we're gonna go to the pool, and I'll show you that. It is probably my favorite spot, so check this one out. This is the Chef's Garden, and you saw me walking down here before. Chef's Garden is open to all the hotel guests to explore and poke around, and I'll tell you a secret that you won't see from anybody else. That tree right back there is home to a lot of hummingbirds. And I sat underneath that tree and I got to visit with those hummingbirds. The chicken coop is right over there. And also we see turkeys very frequently all around here on the hills. As you walk down inside from the hill, I'd say from the main entry, this is really the first point of interest. We walked right down this hall. That's where I was filming the intro. And as I come inside here you can see, I think part of Post Ranch is just exploring all of the different areas. You get all the benefits and the perks of having access to a garden and nature and Big Sur without all the crowds, without the work of maintaining a garden for yourself. It really is kind of like the best of both worlds. All right, this is the garden. Let's go walk up to the gym now. Let's go. This is the way as we are walking up to the pool, the yurt, and the fitness room. Let's go. The gym at Post Ranch Inn operates 24/7 for guests. Recognizing that if you're like me, you need to keep up your fitness across different time zones. It is very intimate, but has great equipment. It's all state-of-the-art techno gym equipment, giving this serene atmosphere. Wow, and nobody's here inside, so we can actually film. The gym also has some waters that are available. You can see the snack sections over here. You can see 2 beautiful Peloton machines, a treadmill, an elliptical, another treadmill. And then there's free weights over here to the right, as well as this double machine. I always forget the name of it. Can you imagine having a house like this? If you're watching this and you want a gym like this in your house, what would you do differently? What else would you add, or what do you think is extra? There are floor-to-ceiling windows inside that face these Santa Lucia Mountains. It makes the treadmill sessions feel like you're trail running through the dramatic landscape of Big Sur. Well, it's a windy day, but I am dedicated to this video for you. My name is Nick Gray. I tour luxury hotels all around the world. And if you like this video, will you do me a favor? Just leave me a comment or like and subscribe. Tell me when you're coming here to Big Sur, to Post Ranch Inn. I read and reply to every comment. Now the pool is heated, as are the 2 other pools. The other pools are hot tubs and they overlook the ocean. This upper pool sits nestled among towering redwoods and oaks. It gives you a completely different experience from those other cliffside pools that we saw. It's almost like forest bathing meets water therapy. We saw a lot of people just lounging, reading a book, enjoying the time here. This is a great place to come after you do yoga. You can jump in the pool right afterwards. I'll take you to the yoga yurt spot in the back. But first I want to show you this back snacks area. I don't know, I always like snacks and drinks areas. So let me show you this because no one showed us this. I want to show you back into here where the drinks and the beverage area. I don't think anybody else will show you this. Walk with me back here and let's come look at this area. Okay, and then we're going to go to the next area as we're walking. So the yurt, we're going to walk back. We went back to the yurt and we walked back. I think there were only about 6 people there, and it was beautiful. They have free yoga classes every morning, which was really nice. But in the morning is when the yoga was. And as I walk back, let me show you. Maybe somebody's inside. No, I think not. Here. Welcome to the yurt. I will take you in. I just want to make sure we're on wide view with the 0.5x.
Yeah, I didn't stop it.
Oh, you didn't stop it. Great. We're still rolling. Welcome. Come on in. Side of the yurt. This is the big, enormous yurt, and I hope one of my friends, Tynan, is watching this. This is where you can do your yoga, stretch, relax. If you're looking for a place here at Post Ranch Inn where you just want to get away and you want to have a meeting maybe, or you want to hang out with some friends, come to the yurt because it's usually open and empty. In summary, here at the Post Ranch Inn, I loved our time here. I'll be honest, it was a splurge. It was one of the more expensive hotel rooms I think I've ever booked. Thanks to my girlfriend, now fiance, for proposing that we stay here. I think that I loved the service, the attention to detail. One day we were out at the pool and I wanted some bathrobes and I called them, said, hey, can you bring some bathrobes? And they sent it up literally within 90 seconds. We loved the food. We had the tasting menu at the restaurant. I love that. I love the location. We got great use of our early check-in and late check-out. The gym was nice. It really felt like we were the only people here. Even though it was at full occupancy, I loved exploring all the different trails, all the different areas through here, just being in nature, in the magic that is Big Sur. Well, I hope you have a great trip. If you haven't yet, give me a comment and tell me where you're staying, when you're visiting. Thanks so much. Bye.